The government has raised serious concerns with Spain about long delays caused by a rise in vehicle searches at its border with Gibraltar. At the weekend, as temperatures soared, motorists had to endure queues of up to 6 hours waiting for documents and vehicles to be checked. There are reports the delays could be linked to a fishing dispute between Spain and Gibraltar and the long-standing question of Gibraltar's sovereignty. Our diplomatic correspondent Bridget Kendall reports.
Trapped for hours in traffic in the sweltering heat, the ordeal at the crossing into Spain this weekend.
6 hours, really, 6 hours. This is chaos, really.
It's been hell, to be honest.
Tailbacks that brought Gibraltar to a standstill.
We've got elderly people, we've got, we've got diabetics, we've got pregnant women, we've had people going to weddings, people catching flights to Jerez, Malaga, Seville. Not everybody's happy. We can't keep everybody happy all the time. But unfortunately, this is the situation.
It was lengthy border checks on the Spanish side that caused the logjam. Just Spain fulfilling its duty to stop smuggling, the Foreign Ministry in Madrid told us today. But the Gibraltar government called the weekend border chaos bullying, amid concerns that the long-standing row over Spain's claim of sovereignty over the rock and its waters is escalating. When last week boats from Gibraltar tipped concrete blocks into the Bay of Gibraltar as part of a plan to create an artificial reef to encourage marine life, Spain was infuriated. Spanish Guardia Civil boats nearly collided with Royal Gibraltar police vessels, and Madrid formally complained to London that what it sees as its rightful fishing waters were being interfered with. A tiny outcrop near Spain's southernmost tip, the Rock of Gibraltar has been a British colony since 1713, exactly 300 years ago. This weekend's border crisis was resolved when William Hague rang the Spanish Foreign Minister directly to express his concern. But Spain's claim of sovereignty over Gibraltar and the underlying tensions remain, and more border incidents, whether on land or sea, are likely. Bridget Kendall, BBC News.
Our political correspondent Carol Walker is at the Foreign Office, and as Bridget was saying, this particular episode seems to have been resolved, but the row continues.
Yes, that's right, Simon. I think there is some relief that these particular delays have been sorted out, but everyone here knows that there have been these sorts of flare-ups in the past, and they could easily reoccur in future. As you heard in Bridget's report, there is this ongoing dispute about fishing rights, about the rights over who controls the waters around Gibraltar and the sovereignty of Gibraltar itself. I understand that the point that William Hague was making in the phone call to his Spanish counterpart at the weekend was that these sorts of disputes should not be used to inconvenience hundreds of families going around their legitimate business wanting to cross that busy border. Clearly this has paid off in this instance, and I think that both the British and the Spanish governments are keen to make it clear that although there are these long-running sensitivities over Gibraltar, that won't affect the wider good relations between Spain and Britain.
Carol, thank you. Carol Walker.